Squid, pose. It's just for 10 seconds. You can do it. Why won't you talk to me right now? It's just the camera. As you guys can tell, my squid over here, he just doesn't like the camera. In this video, we're introducing my new mascot, which is named Squid, and he loves to eat tartar sauce, which is pretty cool. It's been kind of chaotic at my house because it recently flooded. My family had to move out for about a week, and I haven't been able to do that many videos since. Actually, I've gotten to do none. So, I hope you guys like this video, and I'll be doing a couple over this weekend, so this is one of them. Swords. Every Zelda game has them. I have a question that makes me think that only games that have the Master Sword in them are the adult games. Why? When young Link grabs the Master Sword, he could manage using it. That brings up another point, that there are only 2 Zelda games that make Link upgrade the Master Sword. Number 1 being Skyward Sword, which is fine by me because it was the first in the timeline. Wind Waker has no reason to have the Master Sword upgraded. The game was very good, but there was no point in doing that. Majora's Mask makes sense because if Link got the Master Sword again, Ganondorf would come back and he would do the whole thing over again. I have no idea how Squid got on my head, but he's in timeout for the rest of the video, and you won't see him until next time. So, I was talking about Majora's Mask, correct? The way Majora's Mask happens is really, really weird, but the way that Link goes to Termina makes so much sense, because if Link were to get the Master Sword again, he would have to fight Ganondorf for the second time, and nobody would want to that. So he went to Termina, which is a land full of grief and happiness. But he does get a new sword called the Tempered Sword, which is really cool. It's not the Master Sword, but it's still pretty cool. And in the end of the game, when you become the Fierce Deity, you get another sword. It's called the Fierce Deity Sword, and it whoops everything because it shoots magic beams. So it's way better than the Master Sword, in my opinion. A lot of games that are in the Zelda universe have swords that shoot magical beams, like the Fierce Deity Sword from Majora's Mask. The first sword that did it was in the first Legend of Zelda game that was just called The Legend of Zelda. Link starts off his adventure by going into a cave with an old guy that says, "Take this, don't go alone." And he just picks up a sword, and when you press A, it shoots a magical beam. But only when you have full hearts. So, in most games, that's how it works. So, if you don't have full hearts and you're fighting a boss, then you're probably going to lose horribly. A wise YouTuber once told me that you can mess up so badly in the first Legend of Zelda by doing this thing called the accidental forward backseat 500. This wise YouTuber is named Peanut Butter Gamer. You should definitely check him out, by the way. But what you do is you point forward, you use your attack, you turn backwards real quick, and then the 500 is somewhere in there. You'll see it. So Yeah, you can mess up pretty bad with that thing, though. You should watch out when you're using it. And the worst part to do it in is when you're fighting a boss, because you do it, you got hit by the boss, you can't use your projectile move anymore. So you pretty much sucked it up. How did he get back on my head? What is wrong with you? I said you're in timeout. Squid, he got a consequence for doing that, which is grabbed his eye and slapped him. But he'll be okay. He's Squid. He's pretty cool. And he sucks people's brains. Back to the subject of swords. Isn't this thing awesome? I got it for $2.50. That is like an amazing deal. And it's super sharp on the tip. Like, I could cut my finger on this. Like, this thing is a weapon. And don't play with weapons, kids. I've made that mistake before. I can't show you the mistake because it's a scar on my body. And it's pretty gross and big. So, no. I wouldn't show you anyway. I don't know why I brought it up. Guys, what happened to Squid? He's moving the camera. I can't control it. He's about to come for me. I gotta use the sword. I got him. He's gone. He died. Actually, I just punctured a lung, which I can fix because I'm Dr. Yi, which is same thing as Master Yi, so don't get your Yis mixed up. Man, that's a pretty bad punctured lung. Gonna have to take this and fix it up. Good as new. See? Like, he's all happy again. I definitely didn't do that. That was him. He has his own mind. Squid has made so many mistakes in this video. But I think he'll be better next time. Which leads me to say, this is the end of the video, and I hope you like and subscribe to me. And you should definitely check out Gangster Gaming, Cyber Lily, and like I said, Peanut Butter Gamer. So that'll all help them and make them much more happy. So next time.